Cordone, what was it called?
Yeah, Cordone Kern Advertising, I think.
Cordone Kern Advertising. We never like really jumped after that. So like, what happened there? Why'd you stop?
So so I got like super stressed, man. I was working full time from basically 4 a.m. till about noon was my shift with them. It was actually 5 a.m. to noon, but I woke up at 4. And then school was from 2 till 10. So I was working basically 4 a.m. to midnight every single day. And I was super happy to do it at first, probably for like 3 to 4 months. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it got to a point where my position actually shifted to more of that marketing strategist role, and I was overseeing a lot. And I remember when I was in my marketing class at college, when I got to the social media section, I'm like, dude, can I just go up there and teach? Like, this is not, they're talking about like blogs, dude. And I was like,
oh my God.
That was like, so 2014 or something, 2010. I don't even know. But they were talking about just all that stuff. I'm like, well, actually, this is how it works. And I would write it all out. And she'd be like, okay, cool. And it was kind of cool.
You legitimately were like teaching the class, basically?
It got to that, really, because a lot of people were like, they knew about Grant Cardone. Like, everyone probably under 25 knows about Grant Cardone at some point. Like, they figure it out, or they know him for real estate, for marketing.
Yeah.
And so...
and you were in college working for him.
Yeah, so I had a little bit of a...
You definitely got some bitches.
little chip on my shoulder for that.
You know?
Yeah, a little respect. And... But dude, my health went to shit, to be honest, during that whole time. Like,
yeah, we're sleeping what? You said you were working from like midnight to, or you were sleeping from midnight to 4 a.m.? Geez.
Yeah, dude, I was getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night. And then on top of that, you got like exams, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and like there was no time for any of that stuff. And so right around like November, right when like finals were coming up, I was like, dude, I can't do it anymore. I called up my man, Steve, and I was like, yo, I got to go. Steve was the account manager I worked with all the time. Him and I are really good boys now, but I was like, dude, I can't. And he's like what? Like, you were so head into this thing like 2 days ago. Like, what happened? I'd actually had like this whole health scare, like where I couldn't sleep. And I remember it was actually pretty nuts. I had come home after like literally not sleeping for like 48 hours. It was like work, school. And I had a client that just like totally ripped me a new one, just like yelling at me, screaming at me. And it wasn't even like me that was in charge of the account. I was just covering for someone. And I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. So I had gotten home and I totally passed out. Like, I didn't even know what had happened. And so my mom came back, and apparently I was like screaming, like really, really loud, like top of my lungs in my sleep. Everything off the shelves was, coming down. And I didn't even know that happened until I woke up. She'd woke me up, and like my voice was really, scratchy and all that kind of stuff. I was like, what the hell happened? And that's when I knew. I was like, dude, I can't do that anymore. There's too much stress on my plate from everything. And I almost quit marketing in general after all that. And so I left the agency, was still doing school and all that. And that was pretty easy to do. I was always really good at school. It wasn't really too hard. And I really had like a conversation with God at that point. I was like, dude, do you want me to do marketing anymore? Like, I just learned what most people would say that there's their dream job. They got to work with these guys. Like, should I even do this anymore? And I had like basically like a 1 month sabbatical where I was just kind of floating around, figuring it out.
You need that sometimes, bro.
Yeah, man.